Let me go back a step, if I can, to the reason you're on the show. Because it came to a head. You had your difficulty, you still have the difficulty reading and putting words together. We'll talk about that in a moment. But it was something that somebody said on the national airwaves that seemed to trigger something with you.
I suppose since I got to the Dáil, and which is a great pleasure, and I've been there, but I heard rumblings on and off in relation to my education.
Did you?
I did. And it was said to me in a number of places. Now, not any way that it vexed me. Until one evening I was coming home in the car and I heard people were condemning this government and saying it's not working and this. And one particular person turned around and he says, well, I can tell you, he says, sum up this Dáil. He says, we've incoming minister that hasn't even got a group cert. And to me...
And like a junior cert type thing, yes.
And that vexed me because there's hundreds of people out there that don't have them. Do we tell me you can't get a job, you can't represent your country? And it drew me to the state that I'm here tonight to talk to you.
Let me ask you individually, don't mind the broad picture, let me ask you, Boxer, what went in your head when you listened to that on the radio? I
was very annoyed because I know of so many people that suffer just like me, and some people are afraid to come out.
Yeah, and again, that's broad, but you were annoyed?
I was very annoyed.
And what else?
Very annoyed and vexed, and the word boxer would come into the fray if I was beside that person.
You were tempted, yeah.
I would be tempted,
yeah.
even though...
Were you embarrassed?
I was embarrassed, and I was
humiliated?
Hurt. I was, and I was hurt. I was hurt, so...
Why were you hurt?
I just felt that, like, these people work in the House of the Dáil, I know most journalists up there, and if that person that said that had come to me and asked me my difficulties or asked me to have a chat with me, I would have told them. Straight up, I've told a great number of people in relation to my difficulties. But in terms of in the Dáil, people I'm close to, like the Independent Alliance colleagues, and some people on the opposition benches as well.
Did you feel that people were gossiping about your education or lack of, whatever you want to call it?
I don't know what I feel that people were gossiping, but there was chat.